tell me when you're ready.
Now.
Hi, I'm Scott Wara. I'm the product manager for Line 6. I am the product manager for Spider 4 and Spider Valve Mark II. These products launched last fall, and we're announcing some exciting new upgrades for both lines. You were just listening to one of the great new effects in Spider 4 and Spider Valve Mark II, which is a pitch glide effect, and you hear how great and smooth that tracking is. Really terrific technical achievement. Our guys did a great job. The engineers did a great job. One of the most oft requested effects was a smart harmony. We also have a smart harmony effect that allows you to do key and interval based harmonies, scale based harmonies. Tracks great new effect that's already in Spider 4. So I just gave you a taste of that. But what we're talking about at NAMM coming January 26th is a firmware update for Spider 4 called Smart FX Infusion. This is going to allow our customers to download 28 additional effects that will occur internally in the amp. So it'll be just like those effects were always there. They'll show up on the Smart Effects dials if you select them, and you can edit them. And as you know, with Spider 4, we've given you this great new editing capability. So Smart FX Infusion is coming January 26th. And at the same time, we've got a free software editor called Pan, if you will, my friends, to Spider 4 Edit. This is a free software editor that is also going to be available at the same time for download for our customers. As you can see, everything in the amp is represented on the GUI here. So I can turn effects off and on, adjust parameters, send things pre or post. Really terrific editor. Now, both of these products require, they're absolutely free, but they do require that you purchase one of our Fpv Mark II floor controllers. And I've got one of them, actually I've got them both right here. This is the Fpv Shortboard Mark II, and you'll see it's terrifically constructed, and what it does is it has USB, so that allows us the connectivity to the computer. Now this, we also have a smaller version called the Fpv Express Mark II, which is a 4-button foot switch, also with a volume wah controller, and this has USB as well. So either one of these foot controllers will allow you to attach to the computer and download these free upgrades. Now, both of these upgrades are coming on January 26th. 2 weeks later, Spider Valve Mark II gets its own FX Infusion, and that means we'll get 28 new effects for Spider Valve Mark II. Spider Valve Mark II is the second iteration of our collaboration with Reinhold Wagner. Reinhold designed a terrific tube amp for us, full tube amp, preamp, power amp, that incorporates Line 6's world-class digital modeling as a front end and Line 6 effects built into the amp. So Spider FX Infusion for Spider Valve Mark II, 2 weeks later, February 9th. And that also comes with a free downloadable software editor. Now, one of the key requests for Spider Valve Mark II, we had a lot of pro customers saying, man, this is great, I love it, it sounds great, but I've got to put it into my touring rig, I've got to have MIDI. So we added MIDI I/O to Spider Valve Mark II, which will allow you to rig it up to your MIDI rig, and it also lets you do some really fun stuff, daisy chaining amps. So if you were always a guy that said, I want to play around with stereo, but it's a hassle, and how do you do the switching and so on, just get 2 Spider Valve Mark IIs and go out the MIDI out of one into the MIDI in of the next one, hook up one floorboard, and you can control both amps completely. It's a lot of fun. You can set up a lot of great effects and do alternate pitch shifting on one and then different on both amps. A lot of fun and very easy to use. So that update comes February 9th. It's been a long NAMM show, guys. I'm talking fast as I can. So both of those things are coming February 9th, and I think our customers are really going to enjoy it. Spider 4 has been the largest selling, Spider 3 was the largest selling amp line in North America, and Spider 4 has taken its place. So we want to give these things to our customers, these free downloadable upgrades to our customers to thank them for supporting Line 6. We also, so that's the Spider 4 Spider Valve Mark II family. Oh, one other thing I wanted to tell you about. If you're a guy that uses software, you record with a DAW, you use Pro Tools or Cubase or anything in the box, we have USB on these pedals, on both of these pedals. So that has allowed us to write an app called Fpv Control, which I'm going to open very quickly, and you'll see that there it's opening. Okay. I forgot to set this up. But we now have an application that you can assign any MIDI bank control, bank change, MIDI CC, Mackie machine control, MIDI machine control to any foot switch. So you can control your DAW, you can control soft synths, you can control Reason. We've sent some to the Ableton guys are enjoying it, and the Muse Receptor guys are enjoying it. So a lot of fun things you can do with these floorboards that isn't immediately apparent, but because we have USB, we're able to do this. That's the Spider 4 Spider Valve family. We've also got, since we're kind of in a free update mood, we thought let's refresh Pod X3. So in about a month, we're going to ship an update to Pod X3 Live and the Bean, X3 Bean, and X3 Pro, which is the rack mount unit. These are our flagship modeling products, hardware modeling products. And this will put 12 new effects into all those products. This we've taken some of the favorite effects from M9 and M13, which is our popular floor effects units, and ported them to Pod X3. Fun stuff like a voice box and a barber pole phaser and a pattern tremolo. We've also, since on the Pod X3, I have one here, we also have a mic input. So we thought, well, what can we do that's fun with an XLR input? Well, all you do is you plug your mic into the XLR input and select a talk box. So we can do a vocoder. We now have a vocoder effect. So this will allow you to do vocoding effects, either single note or multiple note. A lot of fun, and not really available on other floor processor products that don't have a mic input. Again, this is a free update, 12 new effects to the Pod X3 line. Absolutely free to anyone who's ever owned those units, and that'll be available for download at line6.com in about a month. Now, we're not done yet. There's more cool stuff, and perhaps one of the most exciting things we're announcing at this show is I didn't break that. That's okay. I meant that. We're announcing the Relay series of digital wireless products. There's a line of 3 products, and the G30 is already shipping in the UK, I believe, right, Andrew? That's right. So, but we're announcing the G50 and the G90. Essentially, the key things to think about with these wireless products: incredible tone. In the past, wireless products have had to be a compromise in the analog realm. Because of the technology, signal had to be had companders and it had to have all kinds of things that squash tone and robbed high end and so on. And we think we have really the best solution on the market for wireless. And the fact is, it's digital. Line 6, known for its digital technology, saw in the market a few years ago a company called X2. We acquired it, and we kept iterating the product, and we're now releasing what is essentially the 4th generation of a wireless product from this group. Really smart guys, great guys, and it's called Relay. Relay G30, G50, and G90. The key differentiation between those products are essentially you move from a plastic enclosure to a metal one, and more range, and then a rack mount one. And the range is of 100 feet, 200 feet, and 300 feet. So, no compromise for tone, incredible ease of use. In the digital realm, you don't have to worry about interference. We have 6 channels on the G30, which is the lowest end of the SKU, and 12 on each of the other 2. But these are real channels. They're not like analog when you have to go hunting and try to find a good one. These will all work all the time. So if you're on a stage and your whole band, 5 of you guys have the G30 wirelesses, you just say who's on 1, who's on 2, who's on 3, who's on 4, who's on 5, and you can all run wireless at the same time. It works really well. These products will be shipping in March, I believe, and that's the rest of the line worldwide. They'll be shipping in March, the whole line, and hearing is really believing. So I strongly encourage you, even if you've had a bad experience with wireless in the past, check out the Relay series from Line 6, because these are really incredible products. They came into the office and the prototypes came in, we snapped them up and we started playing, and we all felt like, wow, this actually sounds better than my cable. And everyone knows, that guys will go out and spend hundreds of dollars on high-end guitar cable to get full frequency response. And what we've done is we've given you that cable and cut you free from the wire. And it has incredible reliability, as I mentioned, really easy to use, and great tone. You can't beat it. And for the money, it's an incredible value. So that's the new Relay digital wireless systems from Line 6. And I think if you're still watching, you're a really dedicated Line 6 customer, and I just want to personally thank you for being there. Thanks.